So, semen retention, the effects vary by person, okay? So, I know it's very easy to fall into that trap of watching YouTube videos and be like, oh, well, this guy said by day 7, I'm feeling this way. And by 2 weeks in, I'm, getting all the honeys. And 3 weeks in, I'm fucking running through a wall, this and that. Guys, listen, retention, just like any other thing in the world, results vary by person, okay? You know, you take a group of 10 people, we all retain, and we're all going to be feeling maybe a little differently by the same time period. Also, depends on how you started, bro. If you're a guy, say, you started retention, but right before starting retention, you were beating off fucking four times a day for the last fucking, 3 months, bro, it's going to take longer for you to start feeling those initial benefits of retention versus the guy who they started retention the same exact time as you, but he was only doing that fucking once a day or once every other day, Because think about how much you depleted yourself by whatever your habits were before, whether you were whacking off or you were seeing a girl, and you're hooking up regularly. Dude, it takes time to replenish. Same thing with like if you're a guy and you accidentally relapse, like you had a wet dream a month in on retention, you're not starting from day zero because you have so much built up inside of you. You bust a nut overnight because you had a fucking dream where you were hooking up with that fucking coworker you find as hot, and you wake up in the morning like, oh fuck, dude, I fucking bust a nut, and bro, you're not starting from day zero. Yeah, you're pushed back a little bit, but you're not starting from day zero because you have so much built up inside of you still. And so that's the thing, guys. This is all these timeline benefits and stuff. It's all like depends a lot on how you started off, right? I think strongly a lot of guys feel the same way of like how they feel after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because it's one of the things that's very common to feel similar benefits. But you got to stop comparing yourself to others and be like, all right, hey man, maybe this time around I'm gonna be feeling instead of the benefits starting week, day 7, day 8, maybe it might take a week and a half, 2 weeks to really start. I've had that before, man, where like I was, last summer, dude, I was hooking up this girl very consistently. I wasn't retaining at all, man. And when I started retaining again, and I was all right, well, I've done this a few times, I practiced steam retention on and off for like 2 years now, maybe a little more at this point. And at that point, I was all right, well, day 7, day 8's here. I'm not really feeling those same benefits as I normally should be expecting to be feeling because I was busting nuts so fucking often that I was depleted, man. So it takes time, bro. It takes time. Sometimes things are delayed, and then when they do kick in, it kicks in rather, maybe more intensely than other times, bro. It just depends. There's other factors. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you, stressed out? All kinds of stuff. So relax, dude. Just retain and expect good things to happen, okay? And, also, man, there's been times where I feel like, like this retention cycle, I have, maybe gotten different results. Maybe things are slightly different this time around. Just relax and just do retention for the sake of retaining. And the results come. They will always come, guys. And if you're doing retention in the full expectation of saying getting women or whatever, more female attraction, sometimes stuff like that, sometimes the things we are absolutely focused on and chasing in life flees us. It's like a cat, right? You ever had a pet cat or a friend with a pet cat? You want to pet the cat, man, and it's like, nah, fuck you. It goes away. But the moment you're like doing some other shit, completely forgot about the cat, right? You're like, all right, fuck you, cat. You're doing something else, and the cat, you're like, what the fuck is rubbing against my leg right now? It's the cat rubbing against your leg, meowing. Because you fucking lost interest in it. You stop chasing it. Same thing with a lot of things in life, guys. Like, yeah, do the thing. Do the things are gonna give you that result, but also like give up the fucking like stop focusing all the time. Stop like making your whole attention span about that one thing you want. And that's when often sometimes things come, man. It's right when you're not expecting it. Okay. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for now. Shoot me a text 786-897-4754. Peace.